Okay, so we got My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Villains here, tier list. So, yeah, I feel like there's probably going to be some people that don't like what I say about a couple characters, because, you know, there's always those people that are kind of, or maybe three characters. Because I feel like three of these characters, like, and I mean, there's people who like a lot of these characters, but like, a few of them I feel like people are going to absolutely hate me for because I'm not gonna put them very high. So, I'm probably going to get a bunch of hate on this video, but okay, that's kind of what I expect for tier list videos at this point because I've done a few, and yeah, so anyways, I guess I'll just go with. I think this first one is gonna be kind of obvious because I feel like maybe I've said in the past with like other stuff where it's like Nightmare Moon is best bitch. I mean, like, I love Luna, and I'm pretty sure if you've watched other videos related to My Little Pony that I've made, that, like, I think I've said in quite a few videos that I've made about My Little Pony where, like, I've said that Luna slash Nightmare Moon is my favorite, so, or one of my favorites, I guess, so, you know, it makes sense that she goes up there. So I think I just, get the obvious one out of the way, I guess. Um, and then I guess I'm gonna put Tempest Shadow up here because, you know, I mean, a lot of people like her, so, I mean, I guess, why not? And then Queen Chrysalis. I actually kind of like her, even though she's kind of, like, out of a lot of the villains, I'd put her high up there. I think, like, some of the best villains they kind of saved for, like, you know, there's always those first like two-parters or the last couple episodes where there's like the best villains ever. Cause like Nightmare Moon was the first villain for that first two-parter in season one. It was like the first two episodes. If you watch season one, episode one, and episode two, then she's the main villain there, and big character that's Inborn. And then Queen Chrysalis. What was it? Was that season three, episode one and two? Or yeah, that was two-parter. I think it was season three, right? Wasn't Canterlot Wedding season three? Kind of forget. There's so many seasons and episodes that I've been wanting to watch My Little Pony Gen 4 again, so I'll probably watch it again. But yeah, like they put her in the two-parter. She was a big villain for that, so you know, great villain for one of those things. Anyways, I guess I'll go with some that aren't so whatever, because I don't want to just do all my favorites at once. I want to save at least whatever for you know a little bit later. But yeah, I guess I will do. I think in a past video, I may have said that I don't like them. Like, I fucking, like, these guys are so fucking annoying. They're so goddamn annoying. Like, their song, like, they were in that one episode where we, like, first saw them and whatever, and they're, like, singing and stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god, shut up. And then they, like, came back in a later episode, I'm pretty sure, and I was just like, why would you bring them back? What the fuck? And I just, I fucking hate them. So I'm putting them at the very bottom because they're just something about them is so fucking annoying and I hate it. I fucking hate it. So, they're going at the very fucking bottom because fuck them. um, and then I guess I'll put this dude down here because, that's kind of an obvious one to put at the bottom because he's basically the racist villain, Because he's like, oh, ponies should be in their own school and all the other animal races can fuck off, basically. So he was kind of, they literally just made him to be, like, hated, I guess. I don't think anyone likes him. I don't think there's anyone that likes that dude, so, you know. Like with the Flim Flam Brothers, I'm pretty sure I've seen at least a couple people say that they like them, and I'm kind of just like, how do you like them? I just like, to me, they're fucking annoying. I guess if you like their song, then cool, I guess, good for you. But like, to me, they are just so annoying. Something about it is just like, I fucking hate it. So yeah, let's see, what about one that can go in the middle-ish, I guess? I don't really know, because some of them I'm kind of just like, yeah, I just freaking hate them or whatever. I don't know. And then I don't know exactly where to put some characters. I mean, I want to put Grogar up high because yeah, this is Grogar. I keep wanting to say, like, T-Rex because, I don't know, like, but T-Rex is the giant, like, centaur dude. But, like, this goat dude who I think, like, him and T-Rex were both in previous generations. That might be kind of why I'm mixing them up a little bit here and there. I did that before where I was like, I called him T-Rex and I was like, no, that's the other dude with horns. That's the red one, not the blue one. So yeah, I think it's just like they're both in previous gens, and I was just like, wait, no. So yeah, but like I want to put him up high, but like it wasn't the real one, so I kind of like can't really put him up high. I feel like if it was the real one, then that would have been great, but it was just Discord in disguise, so he wasn't real. He was a fake one. It's like, that was so fucking disappointing. That's why the last few seasons suck, is because I feel like they didn't really know what the fuck they're doing, and they wanted to have this villain from a previous generation come in, and then they're like, no, we're not now. It's just like, fuck you, whoever made this decision. Like, whichever writer did that. Like, actually, like, what the fuck were you thinking? That was so disappointing. Absolutely disappointing. Like, just what the fuck? I don't understand why they thought that was a good idea. I just, bruh, what the fuck? Um, what's her name? Cozy Glow, I think. Is that her name? I kind of forget because she's just not really that important. I don't even remember the unicorn right here, the white unicorn. That's the racist one. Like, I don't remember his name. I don't think I ever knew his name. Like, I don't fucking care because he's fucking just fuck off. But like I, she was kind of annoying. Like, I feel like, I guess they kind of were kind of going with the thing where it's like, oh, she's all cute and innocent, and then it's like, oh, but she's actually evil, which I guess, some children can be like, oh, they're so cute and innocent, but then they're actually evil. But also, she's just kind of annoying. Like, I don't, like, again, something about her, it's like, I think like, her voice, I guess her voice actor did, like, a good job with making her annoying. So I guess good on the voice actor, but it just makes me hate the character, which I guess maybe that's what they were going for. So I don't know. I think it's just like, oh, this sweet little, like, I'm a child, cute voice, innocent voice, whatever, little sweet talking child, I guess. And it's just, those characters are annoying. I hate it. And they, like, talk all whatever, but really they're evil, and they're evil, and it's just like, I hate it. It's been kind of overdone with that, where they're just like, oh, cute little innocent child who speaks in a cute little innocent voice, but then they're actually evil, and it's like I feel like that's been overdone way too fucking much, and so that's also probably part of it of why I don't really like that one. So yeah, I think I forget how do you say his name? It's like some whatever. I don't remember how to say his name. But like he doesn't really have much, and I remember his voice being kind of annoying, but also it's like he was barely there, so I can't really say much of anything. So I just, it's the same thing with like the Grogar, where it's just like he wasn't really there all that much. Like I feel like he was there for like one episode. So I'm kind of just like I don't know. Like I kind of just whatever. I guess he didn't really stand out all that much. I don't think. Like I guess it's kind of cool that he was like I don't. What creature is he? I feel like he's like some weird cat dog thing or something. Like I don't know exactly what creature is. I guess I could check the wiki what he is. I'm gonna do that and come back, and if it says, then I'll say it here. Okay, so I couldn't really figure out exactly what he is, but there's some like whatever he's kind of similar to like a dog kind of thing or whatever. So I don't know. There's some stuff that said he was kind of like some dog creature or something. But yeah. Anyways, I don't really. I think he just showed up in like one or two episodes, and I don't really remember him. So yeah, I don't know. I just remember not really caring, I guess. Like his whole like the mythology that he's based off of is like interesting, and like I guess how he looks is kind of interesting, but other than that it's kind of like I don't really care that much. So like I don't know, maybe I don't know, I want to put him at the same level as Grogar, but at the same time I don't know. I don't want to put Grogar higher, but I kind of want to put him higher. I don't know. I don't know, I'm kind of neutral on him actually, so I guess I'll just put him in the middle. Um, and then I think I'll put Mane-iac kind of in the middle. She was also in like one episode, and it was just like not really like, I guess, quote unquote real. It was just like they went to a comic book, or like Spike had a dream about them being in the comic book, and so it wasn't really like real-ish, I guess. So, I don't know, but like I don't really hate her, but at the same time, I feel like they could have done a lot more with her. Like if she was actually like, real, then like that would actually kind of, I kind of wish she was like a quote unquote like real villain, not just in a comic book. So yeah, I'm kind of like they should have made her real. They should have made her real, actually though. Anyways, I'm going to put King Sombra. I want to put him up here, even though I also think they could have done a little bit more with him. And I mean, I think they showed his backstory in like comics and stuff. I still feel like they should have showed a lot more of him in like backstory and stuff and whatever in like the actual show, because I feel like they could have had a lot more of him there. So yeah, I should probably read more of like the comics so then I can kind of whatever there. So yeah, anyways, I think where would I put some of these other characters? Or maybe I could put, I don't know, maybe I could put her up a little bit more. I don't know. Because I feel like no one's really gonna go up there otherwise. So, and that's where I'm kind of like, people are gonna hate me for this or that character because everyone loves this or that character. I feel like I'm gonna put him down here because there's just nothing about him that makes him likable. So he's just gonna be at the bottom too. Um, what's I'm pretty sure her name is no Lightning Dust. I almost called her Spitfire, but I'm pretty sure that's that's the leader of the Wonderbolts. So yeah, uh, is she? I kind of like because she showed up for like what one episode, and I mean, I guess it's kind of like shitty where like she wanted all the you know like oh I want to be famous and whatever and I'm not gonna help you and whatever and she wanted to do everything. Yeah, her name is Lightning Dust. But she literally was like super self-centered and whatever, but also at the same time, I feel like didn't she kind of feel bad at the end of the episode? Like a lot of people say Rainbow Dash is like arrogant and full of herself and whatever, but like then they brought Lightning Dust in and she was worse. But I think towards the end, if again, I need to watch it again. I want to watch it again. So yeah, I guess I'll just, when I rewatch it, then I'll whatever. But like, I feel like she felt bad at the end there. So I don't know. So I guess she's not worst of the worst. I don't think I can really put her down here with these characters because I mean, also with Flim and Flam, uh, it's not just that they're annoying. They're also just really shitty because they're like, well, we want to destroy this farm and use like, you know, machines instead. And it's like that's just gonna kind of I get like machines help us and make things easier, but it's also like better if you just do it yourself for the environment and stuff. If you do it yourself, it's better for the environment. So, you know, that's the whole thing of like they're just annoying and shitty. So, you know, that's kind of why they're also at the bottom of the list. And then Trixie, I don't know if I can put her at the bottom because she did get better in later seasons. But also at first, it's like she was just kind of annoying. And I'm like, I don't really get why people exactly like her, but at the same time, I mean, like, she did get a little bit better. She did kind of chill out and stop trying to, like, show off and whatever. I think, like, later she kind of just realized that she was trying too hard and it wasn't working and there was no point. So she just kind of stopped trying to make herself look so amazing and whatever. So yeah, I think she just kind of got a little bit better after a while. Um, so yeah, she's not horrible, but she was kind of like, bro, you need to stop trying. Maybe I'll put her a little bit higher just because, like, I mean, in this picture, that episode specifically, when she had the Alicorn element or whatever, she had that little like whatever thing and it like amplified her power and whatever, or like whatever helped her with magic. And it's kind of like that episode specifically, she was just really shitty. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Like, should I, for that episode specifically, should I put her at C? Because, like, I don't know. I mean, it was one episode, but still, she kind of like enslaved some other ponies, I'm pretty sure. I mean, okay, King Sombra also enslaved an entire empire, but like I I don't really have anything for that. It's just, I feel like for villains specifically, it's a little like these characters are evil and there's no, I guess, bringing them back for other characters like Trixie, where she was kind of shitty and then she kind of got better. I feel like it's a little more like, I don't know. for those specific like minor antagonists, it's a little bit different. It's a tiny bit different. But with the big bad characters from like the two-parters or the movies and whatever, it's like slightly different, I guess. I mean, except for Storm King. He's kind of just, I don't like him very much. He doesn't really have like there isn't really anything there to make me like him. He was also a little bit annoying. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of it is like the voice actors do too well with the character's voice and then they make him annoying and I hate it. I just like, they did too well and it makes me hate them and it's kind of shitty because like, the voice actors did all that work and did really well, but at the same time that's part of why I hate the character. It's just because they did so well with me hating them. So, you know, yeah, I feel like I should put Derek at the bottom too, just because, I don't know. Again, like, there isn't anything about him that makes me really necessarily like him. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I mean, like, people are probably like, why do you like King Sombra? But, like, I don't know. I feel like if they gave us more in the show, then, there's kind of something there. And then the comics, which again, like, I need to read more of the comics, but, like, I feel like if they gave us more of him, then there would be more of a reason for me to like him too. I think what we got in the show was kind of, it's like, I don't know, something there is like, I want more of this character. So, yeah. And then Shadow, Pony, Pony of Shadows, right? Yeah, I think, yeah. Um, I I don't, I feel like if he was in shadow form and we got to see more of him in shadow form and he seemed more like a threat, then I would like him more. So, like, if they did a bit different with him, then I think I would like him more. But what we got was kind of eh, not really, not so much. Kind of like with Mane-iac. So I don't know. I mean, I, I also, if you watch the episode, he was a normal pony that got like corrupted and then he turned into like the Pony of Shadows. Kind of like with Nightmare Moon, where she was a normal pony or whatever, normal alicorn, and then she got corrupted and became Nightmare Moon, and she became more evil and whatever. And so, it's kind of like that. But like, I feel like if they just did something a little bit different, I would like him more. So that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna completely put him like too low, but I'm not gonna put him too high because it's just like something there's just kind of, I don't know. And I mean, like with Mane-iac, I feel like she is maybe a little, I don't know, maybe she's a little bit more interesting. I don't know. I feel like maybe I could put him up a little higher. Like, I mean, with, like, she's just from a comic, so it's kind of like whatever. But, like, with him, with what we got, and that's like quote unquote real pony, My Little Pony things, and like, the Mane-iac is just a comic. I feel like I can be a little more harsh with Pony of Shadows because they actually like gave us whatever, and I'm kind of like, eh. But with Mane-iac, I'm kind of like, that was just a comic, but if she was real, maybe I'd put her a little bit lower. I don't know. um. Anyways, with this dragon dude, I feel like he's just annoying, and I'm pretty sure him and the other whatever dragons were like bullies and stuff, and it's just like trash, and they're kind of just characters where they're like made to be hated, like the unicorn dude. There, it's like I forget his name again. Still, like I still don't really care to know his name either. So I don't even remember the dragon dude's name. the red dragon. Like, I don't remember his name either. I feel like it started with a D, but I don't remember. I don't really care either. Like, I don't care that much to remember his name. It's probably like I don't even know like did I even remember his name before? Like did I even learn his name in the first place? I don't think I did. But yeah, I think he was just like, "Hey, here's a character that's easy to hate. There you go." I don't even know. I don't think I've seen anyone say that he was their favorite. I don't think like I haven't seen anyone say this dude's their favorite. I don't think I've seen anyone say this dude's their favorite. I don't think I've seen anyone say this dude's their favorite. I don't, I don't even know if anyone likes Cozy Glow either. Like, I don't know about Tyrek. Does anyone like Tyrek at all? And does anyone like Storm King? I feel like I haven't really seen many people say anything about liking certain villains. But yeah, anyways, I'm sure, a lot of people are probably gonna hate where I place these two because a lot of people like them, and I'm sure a lot of people would put them in S tier, but I don't think I can put either of them in S tier. Discord, like, I kind of get why people like Discord, but for me personally, he's kind of annoying. So, I just, you know, like, I get, like, people like him probably for, like, that, he's jokey, he has this, like, weird, like, vibe where you kinda can, like, I don't know what's the word. I don't know if cute is necessarily the word, right word, because it's not really like he's cute, but, like, he's just a jokey character, and something there, like, I get why people like that, and, like, maybe if I watch Gen 4 again, I can kinda, you know, see it more, and, like, maybe I'll appreciate his character more if I watch it again. Cause like, I mean, at first he's a villain at first, and then later he kind of gets a little better, and he's not so evil, I guess. But I mean, like, the entire point of Discord is that he's, trickster, and he manipulates stuff, and he, is jokey, and he likes to fuck around and whatever, and, you know, I guess, that's kind of why people like him. But for me, I don't know, it was kind of annoying the first time I watched some episodes with him. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. Maybe if I watch it again, though, I'll probably like him more. I guess, I don't know. Maybe I'll hate him more, but, uh, I feel like, I don't know. Can I put him at C tier? Like, Is he is he as bad as lightning dust? I don't know. I mean, with Trixie, I mean, like, he also kind of wanted to show off and, like, be that kind of, like, cocky character, like Trixie. Like, they wanted to be, they're arrogant, wanting to show off, tricks and stuff, and, all this. And so it's like, can I do I put him up there with Tracy? Like, I mean, I guess I mean, maybe Trixie is less annoying. I don't know. Or maybe they're equally annoying. And I'm kind of just like, they're kind of annoying, but at least they're not in, like, every single episode. And they're not, like, horrible in every single episode. So, I mean, I guess he's okay. You know, I'm sure a lot of people are kind of gonna be like, what the fuck? Why? How could you say this? But, you know, maybe if I put him in the middle more, then people won't be so whatever. Cause like, I mean, like, he's kind of annoying in a couple episodes or a few episodes, but other than that, he's okay, I guess. I don't know. He's like, I mean, I guess there's, some jokes there where that he makes that's actually kind of funny and whatever. But Starlight. I again, she's like Trixie, where she was an antagonist and then she got kind of, better about whatever later. But also, Trixie didn't, you know, basically start a cult against people's will. I kind of didn't really like get why people like Starlight, because like she literally basically just like she got an entire town and basically like brainwashed them and like stole their like what made them them, like removing their cutie mark, and like she faked having like, the equal sign on her flank. She covered it with paint and pretended she didn't have a cutie mark anymore, and she like held everyone else's cutie mark in this like vault thing and like kept them against their will. So it's kind of like, what the fuck? It's kind of like, she started a cult against their own will. So I'm kind of, I didn't really get why people liked her after that. And that's how we meet her, is that she had this cult town against their will. And so it's kind of just like, how can you like her? And like, yes, she did get a bit better later on, but it's still like, I I don't know. I don't know if I can really, whatever. I'm kind of surprised they didn't put like Sunset Shimmer on here, which I mean, like, she's Equestria Girls kind of specifically, so I don't know, but like, you know. And they missed a few other characters. But maybe this made. I guess this couldn't have been made too long ago, because it does have Storm King and Tempest and Pony of Shadows. And the racist dude. And the racist unicorn was, one of the later seasons. But like they don't have Sunset or a few others. So it's a little weird. Like when I was looking at the wiki for what kind of creature he was, I saw some other villains on there and I was like, why aren't they on this list? They should be on this list. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's kind of the list. I don't think I need to move anyone around. I don't think so. But yeah, anyways, I guess that's kind of it. So yeah, anyways, I guess by then the tier list will be down below if you want to try it yourself. So yeah, I guess by then.